What's going on, collective? I'm D, and welcome back to the Frequency of Grace Tarot. I just want to pull some cards and get right into it. I want to thank everybody who's been subscribing, the people who's been commenting, telling me how things resonate. I thank you so much. Please continue to like, share, subscribe. Your help that helps the Frequency of Grace Tarot grow and reach more people. Thank you so much. So let's get into this reading. Spirit, give me the clearest and highest messages for the collective. Okay. Under the deck. A pathway and evil eye. Okay. So immediately with this ending, I feel like you're in a point in your life where there's things that have come to a complete stop. I feel like things have come to a complete stop because of you. Because your mindset changed. And if your mindset didn't change, it will change, because there are places you can no longer be. There are people you can no longer be around. If you haven't made this change yet, it's almost like I feel like you're going to be forced to make this change. That's in your past position. So either you've made this change or you're still stuck and not realizing the changes you have to make. And you will make this change. Whatever these endings are, whatever roads are closed and you can't get through, like, you're going to come to an abrupt stop. Or you came to an abrupt stop. And you had to go a different direction. In your present energy, we have travel. With this travel card, I don't feel like it's you going very far. I feel like wherever you're traveling to is very local, if you're even traveling at all. This could be also somebody traveling to you. And then for your future energy, we have a message. What's interesting is about this message card is that there is an exclamation mark in the bubble. So to me, that's like a surprising message, like a big message, like a wow message. And then under the deck, we had evil eye and pathway. I'm going to touch on that later because I think that's why this is here, if that makes sense. Spirit, tell me about this endings card. What does my collective need to know about this endings card? Spirit, clear some nice messages for my collective. Okay. So with this ending card, like, once again, I said this is like something that happened in the past, right? There were some things you need to let go of, something that could have changed your course and made you go in a different direction. I see that here with this Five of Pentacles card. Whatever you were steered away from, if continued in that direction, if you were already out in the cold, you was going to be worse than out in the cold. There was something coming towards you that you couldn't see with this moon card. The divine put endings in your way to block you, like it was like your protection. Like, spirit took things away from you to protect you, put you in endings to protect you. With the Justice card here, things needed to be balanced. And you needed to get away from the things. Whatever he was taking you away from, whatever you got away from, like, not only did you already experience Ten of Swords, betrayal after betrayal after betrayal, I'm really feeling, and like, it would have gotten as bad as, like, you being unalived or you committing, unaliving of yourself type of thing. This, whatever kind of endings happened in your past changed the trajectory of things. You not being able to continue on, whether it was a toxic relationship, a family dynamic, there was something not worth you continuing on for that ended, and you had to go in a different direction. Once you did that, with this World card, everything changed. You closed that cycle. You were able to, this made you go through something that shifted your perspective. It caused you to sacrifice, it just caused you to look at things differently, and like forced you to sacrifice things to get better. When I say sacrifice things, I mean, like, let's say you, like, I don't know, let's say you were like, you went to jail and you had to sacrifice that time in being in jail to realize, to really wake up from whatever was going on that put you in jail, to say, hey, I need to sit with myself, I need to figure this out, I need to do right, I need to do better. That was the sacrifice you made. There was something that put you in a headspace that forced you to look on what you were doing, what put you there, and that's what skewed your perspective. You had to think to yourself, why am I here? What did I do? How can I change moving forward? You did that. However, I feel like initially you were still trying to give to this person, this situation. Like, you had a little pushback. You didn't want to completely stop doing whatever this was. You were with this Page of Cups, you were in a very young state of mind, very naive. If this was a person, like, you loved them very much, if it was like a toxic relationship, you may have been with that person since you guys were young. If this was something like that you were doing, this could have been an action you've been doing, like if you've been, like, engaging in drugs since you were young, that you were young-minded with how you went about ending it. Like, you had to be forced to stop doing something. You had to be forced to get away from someone. Because had you kept going, it probably would have cost you, like, your life. This is definitely something or someone from your past. Tell me more. I feel like this is your present energy. This says travel. However, I feel like wherever you're traveling somewhere local. And with that, this could be you traveling to work. This could be you doing a staycation, like just staying in your city. Wherever you're traveling, this is local. And if this is work, and because of these two cards, I feel like this is a work situation. Like, if you travel to work, you're traveling to something or somewhere where there's development happening. It's gonna take some time with this Knight of Pentacles, but you're being gifted something by whatever higher power you subscribe to. With the Ace of Pentacles, like, you're going to be given a seed and you're supposed to plant it. It took some time for you to get the seed. You may feel the need to protect yourself in regards to whatever pentacle you're getting. You feel the need to like protect that. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles here. What are they protecting? What is this pentacle? The Hermit in reverse. And I don't keep reversals in my deck. That's weird. Okay. The Hermit in reverse. The Hermit upright is someone who goes inward. The Hermit upright is someone who does a lot of inner soul work. Like healing inner children, like healing your inner child. Really reflecting on self in a place of solitude. In reverse, he's not in solitude. In reverse, he's not doing the inner work. In reverse, he is like, he's not being guided by anything. Why this Hermit in a reverse? Because it's showing like you're building something, you're holding on to your money. Why the Hermit in reverse? Okay, so maybe this is you finally stepping outside. With the Ace of Wands, you have some creative idea. It's almost like you're being prompted to step outside, let people see you. That's why I get it now. I see what you're saying, Spirit. Because the travel card is asking you to step outside. You've been in hermit mode long enough. You have an idea. There's something you're passionate about. You know, you've been good saving your money. You've been good with protecting your peace with the 7 of Wands. You've been good. With the Page of Pentacles, there is something it's small now, you need to nurture it. Give me one more. Seven of Swords. You need to be strategic with how you move next. Yes, it's giving come out of hermit mode. Yes, it's giving nurture your seed, whatever idea this is, whatever you're passionate about, nurture it. Be strategic with how you think about it. Be strategic with who you let in on this. Honestly, I feel like don't let people know your business, but be mindful of who you keep around you. Be careful with how you move around people. Tell me about this message. Give me 2 more, Spirit. Okay. 8 of Wands. Okay. Whoever is sending you this message, it's giving hopeful thinking. Um, Whatever this message is, this is also a blessing. This can also be in relation to some type of coming together. You have a lot of pentacles in this reading. So for the 10 of Pentacles to be here, this is family. This is like, you know, having amazing stability. There's a blessing. When it's paired with the Star card, this is like the ultimate abundance. That is beautiful. So this message may be in regards to that. But when I look further, you have the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Cups. You are coming in Queen of Cups energy. You're very nurturing. You are very wise, very intuitive. However, your mind is clouded with this Eight of Swords. There's something you feel bound to, or you can't let go of. There's like your mind is trapped for some reason. I feel like it may be in regards to a person, like maybe you don't want to get hurt again. There could be someone else in your energy, this King of Pentacles. Who this King of Pentacles is, I would never know. This could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. You are very defensive towards this person. With the Magician card, it's like you have everything you need to create the future you want. You have your money, you have your job, you know, you have people that support you. Now it's time to implement that and manifest something. I feel like you're manifesting this person without you realizing it. Hence why this evil eye and pathway is here. There could be people around you who just don't wish you the best, or who don't want to see you succeed, don't want to see you in a relationship, don't want to see you successful, they just don't have the best opinion of you, and they have like very low expectations of you, right? But they're the things, you know, people can think really, really bad things about you and project, and you can sometimes take on that energy. However, I feel like you're not. I feel like you're on the path you're supposed to be on, and not many people are. I feel like you're one of, whoever I'm reading for, you are one of the few people who is actually on the path that they're supposed to be on. If this is a person, they're going to come to you quickly. It's going to develop really quickly. You have the 10 of Cups here. This is your person. This very well could be your person. You have the Page of Swords. Either them or you are like trying to find out more about the other one. This person, you may not even know who it is. They could be working with you. You have no idea. They could be somebody you see at the coffee shop. You just say hello, you get your coffee, you go on about you. This person watches you. They want to come towards you and offer you something with this Two of Cups. Offer, even if it's just like a conversation, it'll start small like that. So bottom line for this reading is, know where you have been. Understand that the blockages you faced early on were for a purpose. They were to get you to the here and now. And right now you're in a place of abundance. Right now you're trying to be strategic with your finances. Right now you have this idea that you need to actually start doing, follow through on it, stick with it. In the future, of course it's going to bring haters. Of course it's going to bring you a little cloudy mindset because you may not know how to take all of it in. But if you stay focused, you may end up bringing in the love of your life without even realizing it. This could also be somebody that you end up doing some type of work with, in a relationship just develop into something beautiful, absolutely beautiful. All right, collective, that's what I'm seeing in the cards for you today. Please remember, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates with your spirit, leave the rest behind. Don't force any messages to fit where it does not belong. If this reading connected with you, drop the fox emoji in the comment section below so I know the message reached you. And before you go, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps the frequency of Grace Tarot grow and allow these messages to reach people who need them. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today. I appreciate you being here. Until next time, stay protected, stay guided, and stay in your grace.